Hey, what's up guys? I'm the TMax. I make videos about travel, language, and culture, and I just moved to São Paulo, Brazil 1 week ago, and here's 6 things that I've noticed already. First thing, you can't do anything without a CPF. CPF is a Brazilian tax document that I don't know what the letters stand for. If you know, look it up, type it in the comments below, let us all know. But without this document, you can't buy a SIM card, you can't use delivery apps that require payment, so I can't order any food or use the Metro app. Thankfully, I can use Uber because I already had it and it's attached to my US credit card. And it's crazy because some places you can't even log onto the free Wi-Fi. You know how you put your information in? Sometimes they ask for the CPF. Number 2, I've ridden the Metro twice, and both times the Metro doors, for whatever reason, take forever to close. Like, you have a good 30 seconds to get on the Metro, unlike some places where, you know, that door, you're like double dutch. Like, do I jump in? Is it gonna cut me off or not? Here, you got plenty of time to get on. 3, despite cigarettes being ridiculously cheap, like $2 a pack, there's not that many smokers. I mean, yeah, obviously there are people that smoke, but it doesn't seem as prevalent as in Europe or in Asia. 4, if you go to a website, in Canada, for example, it's .ca. If you go in France, .fr, .es in Spain. In Brazil, it's .com.br. Number 5, you can take your own food into movie theaters. Like at the mall that's down the street, people go down to McDonald's or whatever and bring it into the movie theater to eat while they're watching the movie. So if you're American and you travel abroad and somebody asks you, hey, does every American own a gun? Or if you're Colombian and you travel abroad and everyone asks you, oh, do all Colombians sell cocaine? Or if you're Asian and you travel abroad and people say, oh, do all Asians eat dogs? Or if you're French and you travel abroad and people say, do all French people strike? That last one might not be a good example. So not all stereotypes are true. And I have not seen in Brazil the big butts that everybody's been talking about. Matter of fact, I see more of them outside of Brazil than I've seen in the 1 week here. So let's find out how my first week in Brazil has gone. I'm staying at this hostel called Hotel Casa Azul. It's been really cool. The people are really fun and interesting. Not everybody speaks English, which is great because I came here to learn Portuguese. That's the goal for moving to this country. So this would be a perfect location. I'll be here for 5 weeks because I've enrolled in class for 5 weeks and it's schools nearby. So I'll do this and I'll come home to the hostel and practice with people. And the people at the hostel are really cool. I mean, they even seem to enjoy it.
Why do I like this place so much, right? It was my first trip by myself. I got to know myself much better, and the people I've met here, no, they made me feel so welcome and loved. I made friendships that I want to have forever in my life. I want to have them forever in my life. I feel blessed and I feel grateful that I got to live this. And thank you.
Oh, maravilhosa, eu ponho a
And like I do with any city, when I arrive, I like to go on a free walking tour to learn something about the city, to meet some people, to kind of just get an overall view and idea of where I'm at.
They start the show. They're gonna turn on all these motorcycles, very noisy, and they're gonna run.
And so I did the free walking tour in the downtown São Paulo, and this company that I went with, they have a bunch of walking tours around the city because São Paulo is quite big. But the one we did was in the city center, the historic city center, and I was actually shocked at how much homelessness there is here. And the guide said it was about 60,000 people in a city of 9 million in a metropolitan area of 22 million. So, I mean, the percentage is not so bad, but when you look at just walking down the street, they're everywhere and they're all in, you know, in the main areas. So I was actually surprised because a lot of cities seem to hide their homeless, or the homeless go to, you know, maybe near the shelters, but here they were just out on the strip, just out in the open. But the free walking tour was cool. I got to meet some interesting people, got to hit all the highlights, so I'll probably do some of the other walking tours to learn a little bit more about the city. I also had the opportunity to go to see a football game. We had a great time. The energy in the stadium was insane. I mean, they don't sell alcohol in the stadium, so these people just came. I mean, obviously they're drinking before the game, but you know, the game's 2 hours long, so they're in this game and there's just this intensity, this passion. All right, so I'm here with my boy Jeff. We are going to watch a football game. It's
São Paulo e São Lourenço.
This is basically Brazil versus Argentina.
Say hello, everybody.
That's probably why they don't sell alcohol, because they're already crazy enough without it. But the game was really cool. The local team won, so it's fun to celebrate with the locals and just see the joy and the passion that they have for this sport. And so here at the hostel, you know, we're hanging out and we ended up watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and we put Portuguese subtitles on and just reading as I'm listening to the English-speaking movie. I was actually picking up some slang, picking up some words. So this is my first foray into using TV and movies to help me with Portuguese, which of course I will continue to do. And I mentioned that in a previous video before about how I maintain multiple languages. Yeah, movies, music, and TV is a great way. And then of course, like I do with every other language, I watch SpongeBob. And so I just started watching SpongeBob yesterday. And yeah, it's still silly and funny in any language. And like I mentioned, I signed up for 5 weeks of Portuguese intensive classes. So I'll be taking 16 hours a week, 4 days a week for 5 days with a company called Aprenda Dois. So hopefully they're good. I'll obviously be making videos about my learning journey and about what I'm learning in the school. So stay tuned if you're into that. And I will also be releasing a video probably tomorrow about where my Portuguese is before I take lessons. That way I can have like a benchmark and you all can see how smart I've gotten, or if I didn't improve at all and like, you should go get a refund because you still suck. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to share, subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Gotta let the loud stuff pass. Probably not a good place to record. You know when you're American and you travel abroad and people ask you, oh, does every American own gun? Does every American own gun? That's not even English.